we've always said you can't ask someone to save the world if they don't love it in the first place. And so I think part of our job as a natural history museum in the community is to show people why their world is worth loving.
Downstairs in the dinosaur hall, when I'm talking to kids about dinosaurs and fossils, I'm able to take out a piece of a Triceratops bone and actually hand the kids this bone, be very careful with it. This is a real piece of a dinosaur. And they're like, it's a dinosaur.
We build new classes. The exhibits have changed significantly over the last decade. If you came here 10 years ago and came here today, the first floor, the second floor are completely new. We're currently in the process of completely redoing the third floor. So museums over time, they get stagnant. And what I mean is, you come in, you see the same thing day after day, week after week, year after year. To keep people coming back, to give them new information, you need to update your exhibits. So we've been constantly going floor by floor over the last 5 years in particular, just trying to bring new science to the community.
And so by bringing endangered species into the museum and allowing people to see them, we can help people to understand what we're trying to save.
That's always one of the best parts, is just seeing that light just spark in a kid or parent, just somebody's eyes, when they learn something new about something that is here, prepares them to be better stewards of their home and local environment.
The hard part for us is maintaining a large facility. Just simply heating it is expensive. And without our donor support, we find ourselves, living day to day. With donor support, we can offer scholarships, we can expand exhibits, we can bring new partnerships and go out into places like Rock House Kids and have a youth board and have the opportunity for them to really impact their local museum and learn about governance and finance.
We've done a lot of work on the third floor, for example, here. We have big plans for the Native American exhibit going forward, just like we've had big plans that are being realized in the Windows to Wilderness and Sprouts Room.
To have volunteers from the community is incredibly important to me, and again, gives us pride in what we do because it knows the community appreciates what we're doing. Sometimes science can be a little bit dry and people think of it as old and dusty. But when you can bring people from in the community, get them involved, and then they can bring others and say, see that bone there? I did that. I prepared that. I was able to come in. I didn't know anything about this. I was interested. Didn't think I could ever do it. Talked to somebody here. They said, invited us in, and now I'm a fossil preparator. I clean bones in my free time. Volunteers are the lifeblood of a paleontology lab.
We are a non-for-profit, so much of what we do really depends on the community saying, you know what, we want you to grow, and we're going to share valuable financial resources. And I think that's especially, for me, that's something to be I have so much deep respect and thanks for, because if you're willing to give the museum money so that other children can come in here for free who might not otherwise be able to afford that experience, you're giving them such a precious gift. And for that, I am just beyond thankful.
Even if I'm just the spark that helps ignite that flame, it feels like such an immense accomplishment to me. Like I'm a part of something that's contributed to a greater whole in the community.
The variety of experiences that we have, the quality that we have right here in Rockford, I hope we can get people to see this is something we want to make available to everyone. This is, we don't want to gatekeep this out of the hands of any child, out of any senior. This is something that everyone should find pride in and be a part of in the Rockford area. And I really want to make sure that can happen, and really that can't happen without financial support from our community.